Okay, so in this video, we are going to be giving examples of friction, specifically rolling friction with a soccer ball, as well as Newton's first and second laws. So first off, rolling friction has a lower coefficient than both kinetic and static friction. And I'm going to give an example of this in regards to with a soccer ball. Because it has the potential of rolling friction in comparison to this empty gas can, which are about the same weight, I am able to kick this soccer ball and it rolls. Now with the same force, if I was to kick this empty gas can, same force kicking it with this, it goes nowhere near the distance that the soccer ball does. And that's with the effects of rolling friction. Alright, so the next example that we're going to do is Newton's first law, law of inertia, which states every body preserves in its state of rest or of uniform motion in a right line unless it's compelled to change the state of forces by the impress thereon. Basically saying it's going to stay at rest until it's moved by an outside force, or it's going to stay in motion until an outside force stops it. So the soccer ball is going to stay at rest until something like a foot comes and kicks it. Until that moment, it's going to stay at rest. And again, it is at rest. If a force, outside external force, comes and kicks it, it will then be in motion. Okay, so now the last one we're going to demonstrate for the soccer, with the soccer ball, is going to be Newton's second law, which is fundamental law of dynamics and law of acceleration. So that law states that the alteration of motion is ever proportional to the motive force impressed and is made in the direction of the right line in which that force is impressed. So basically it's stating that the force applied on it is how the acceleration is going to be implemented. So if my force is a light kick, it is going to be a light acceleration. Now if I'm to do that same thing but a much higher rate of a force, it's going to accelerate much farther down this area. And those are three examples of how soccer shows both the rolling friction in regards to its movement, and then as well as the first and second laws of Newton's laws.